Welcome back to the Thursdays are the Best Days podcast, episode 261. 261. 268 will be a fun number. 26 makes 8. But that's not now. That's in a while. So no fun numbers till then. 26, 263, 264, 264, 2 minus 6 does not equal. No. We got a little bit.
262 is a palindrome.
Eh. 3 number palindromes are kind of weak.
They are. You're right. But it's going to be a long fucking time until we get a 4 number one.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Man. How's it going, Bruno?
Pretty good.
It's light outside. It's probably the first time. Probably the first light.
It feels darker here than it looks there.
That's that wind. You can kind of see it. Do you see it? All this wind?
I do see it. I do see a little bit of wind, yeah.
It's coming your way.
No,
Bush would be crazy.
You can keep it.
Nah. Don't
You
worry.
know all my
coming.
plants planted?
Oh, so they're gonna get knocked over?
Yep.
Yeah, I watched some crazy YouTube short today. Some dude was like, "You see my tomato plant?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's pretty cool." He's like, "Watch this," and then like, he chopped his tomato plant off and put it on a different tomato plant that had really good roots, and then he grafted them together.
Really?
Yeah. See, like you get like you get a shitty tomato plant that makes bad tomatoes, but makes really good roots and really good like disease resistance. And you put a good tomato plant on top of it, and then you like fuse them together, and then you have a good tomato plant.
Interesting. That's something.
I feel like I don't want to try it, but I'd like to convince you to try it because I think it would be fun to see. No.
No.
All it takes is 2 plants.
Yeah. I feel like I have enough plants.
You have less plants this year than you had last year.
I don't think quantity-wise, no. I think you're wrong. I think you underestimate how many marigolds I planted.
How many of them did you plant? You
Well,
planted significantly less variety.
I planted 17 today.
Do you hate your deer that much?
Yep. And then, I don't know, like 20 the other day.
What?
It might have been more than that, actually.
Are they annuals or perennials?
Perennials, I think.
So this is the only time you have to plant them.
Hold on. I don't know. I'm plant stupid.
Annuals sound like they should come up annually, but it means you have to buy them annually. Perennials mean like yearly, I think. So
there are some perennial species that will survive in warmer climates. So no, they ain't coming back.
Oh, so this is a yearly thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I feel like they were less fussy though.
Have you done this before?
No.
Oh, the initial growth
technology.
stages?
Huh?
So, wait, were you saying the initial growth stage was a little less fussy?
I mean, like everything till now. They are now in the ground.
But everything up to this point was a little less fussy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem with the tomato plants is they grow like fucking wildfire. So I always got to be moving shit and making a bigger area for them, and then they're all stringy and long and fucked up and falling over. And these marigolds, they grow. I take them out of the pot. I put them in the dirt. Done.
Okay.
Bing, bang, boom. Speaking of growing, how's your grass doing?
There are spots where it came up really good, and then there are spots that never came up at all. I can't tell it. I'd say like 30% of what I needed happened. So I have like 70% still desired. I think it would help if I had a real tiller and not just like had to hand till it. But also I probably need to like balance pH in some soil area. My soil is probably too acidic for desired results. Look at that. You got rid of a patch in like a half.
It's a lot less green now than it used to be.
It's less green?
Yeah, it looked better like a week ago. I think it needs some water.
Oh. Wasn't
It's
there
looking a little
wasn't
rough.
there 3 patches? Did the
Yeah,
one on the
there are.
right?
That is a patch there. Yes. And
But then the
here
middle
and
one
then.
kind of went away. The one on the left kind of just said, "No, fuck you."
Yeah.
Should I be growing like hay?
I don't know, man.
Bro, that should just grow. I have not seen like a dead spot in a farmer's field. Like, should I just grow some hay and just
Well, they
keep
put
cutting it?
shit on it. You gonna go out and shit on your grass?
Maybe, I don't know. It seems to work. I don't know. Let me get Clarkson here. Clarkson
He'd
farm
figure
this
it
up.
out.
Um, yeah, my grass definitely gonna be probably a multi-year. Get everything finally one solid. I need to level my yard. I have no idea how to do that
Mm.
yet. I feel like that has to be a landscaper. Like
I
I don't know.
drag. Do you want to know what I do to level my yard?
You have a big heavy thing that you roll.
Okay, I that is an option. I have another option too.
What?
I have like a big grill grate, and I put a cinder block on it and chain it to my four wheeler and drag it
Okay, just
around.
another fucking heavy thing you drag. Yeah.
Yeah, but the grate kind of like takes some and leaves some kind of thing. You know,
Yeah.
it's a little different than just rolling.
Same one is you
It is the
just
same concept.
yeah, I don't I just need someone heavy. I need someone to bring something heavy here. Just roll.
Yeah.
So,
So speaking of yard things, all right.
yeah.
My dad enjoys like lawn ornaments, right?
I feel like I knew this. Don't you have like
Yeah.
weird gnomes?
Yep. And like concrete thing, like animals and bullshit. Okay.
Aren't there some on your porch? Is that like a thing? Or near your
No. But
porch?
like in Christmas time, I got some stuff near the porch. Yes, that is a thing.
I
Yeah.
feel like I've seen a picture of like
Yeah. No, there's like all kinds, man. There's like a dozen or something. Like it's a lot. All right.
okay.
Forever ago. All right.
Mhm.
We were at Cabela's. Okay. And they had a sale. It was like a dozen ducks. You know, like decoy ducks. And he wanted to buy
I'm
them as
really
a
happy where this
joke.
story is going, by the way. When I saw you put ducks, I thought you were going to talk about your Jeep, and I was just going to get pissed off. So
No,
I'm
no.
happy I'm happy where this is going more.
So he bought it. They were pretty cheap, and he bought them to play a joke on his brother, and threw them in his pool. Okay, to like look like a flock of ducks landed in your pool, kind of
Mhm.
thing, because they're floating decoys.
Yep.
Well, that was like I don't know, 10 years ago. So these ducks have been part of the arrangement of lawn ornaments. Okay,
Okay.
they're out in the sun a lot. They've gotten sun faded over the years. So I was tasked with repainting ducks.
Wait. Pause. I'm confused.
Okay.
Did you go to Cabela's recently or not
No,
recently?
this is like 10 years ago we bought these ducks.
Oh, at the beginning of the story, I thought you and him just randomly just went to
No,
Cabela's.
no, no, no.
Okay.
Old ducks. Sun
So
faded.
10
Looked
years
pretty
ago,
ugly.
you saw. So 10 years ago, there was a sale on ducks, and you didn't tell me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know you when I got these ducks. Like it was way before you.
Do they have them like together? Do they have like a price tag? Were they in like a wheelbarrow saying sale, and you guys
They
just
were
took the wheelbarrow?
in a box. It was like a box of a dozen ducks and it was like $30.
Got a dozen for $30.
I think so. They were cheap. This is why this happened, okay?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So they're just like plastic with a weight at the bottom and they float. I
Do you ever get them to float?
yeah, I could throw these in water right now and they'd float.
Do you have water near you to float them in?
No,
Do you have a fake duck pond?
no, I just have ducks.
Do you have a pond?
No,
Not at all.
no,
Not like a koi pond or anything like that.
no, nothing.
Your grandma, your aunt, none of you guys have fake
Nope. Pool. That's it. That was the pool that they got thrown into.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like one of you guys would have a pond.
All right, so two males, two females. They look drastically different because that's how ducks work. All right. Are you familiar with ducks?
Like 2 males, 2 females. Shouldn't you have 6 males and 6 females?
Well, like,
You've lost you. I've lost you.
so, ducks look different.
I know. Madeline genocided a family of them in my pool.
Exactly. So, I got tasked with painting them
Mm-hmm.
using colors that I already have of spray paint. We're talking rattle cans, right?
No, like, come on, really?
Really, all right? He wanted me to tape all kinds of bullshit off and do all this and that.
Yeah, that's what I would have wanted you to do.
So I did. And this is what came out of it, all right? So we got a duck. And I said, all right, you got your duck, I got my duck. I ain't taping shit for my duck. So this is duck number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have taken a before picture because I really should have. It looked like shit before. All right.
So you spray
There was
painted
no
this
color.
one.
That's all spray paint and tape. Okay.
Okay.
And then we got to move on to duck number 2, which is my duck, the one that I just freehanded.
Oh, this
No
isn't
tape.
your duck.
That was a duck that I did following instructions. That included like a yard of tape.
Okay. Because that one looks good.
Okay, great. This is my duck that no tape was involved at all. There's not a single piece of tape. That's my duck.
So, I think you cheated a little bit.
What do you mean?
So you did gray for the body and gray. So you like blended where where you oversprayed the breast area. You got to cheat a little bit because you had gray.
I don't, he had the same colors that I had access to.
I know.
I
I'm
just
just
used
saying,
them differently.
you he did you didn't do the black breast.
I didn't because okay, first off, it wasn't black to begin with.
What was it?
It was like I got pretty close to the same color scheme of what the duck was. All right,
These things were $30. Why don't we just?
We'll go back. Look at that. It's brown. It's not even gray. All right.
Yes, What?
These are probably
So-
like $120 ducks now. Inflation, man. I'm happy with my duck. I'm proud of that duck.
You did a good job, but like I'm kind of sad we didn't like some mini. Like you're not a minute.
Dude,
See, you wouldn't.
I am
paint your
not an
miniatures.
artist at all.
You wouldn't paint your miniatures.
Dude,
Okay, if
me
I was
and
gonna
art don't get along.
if I was gonna summarize our group, you would spray paint your miniatures. If he would go put really a lot of investment into the idea of painting them and then fail at painting them, but he would go all in on the idea of painting them. It would painstakingly paint them and they'd look really good at the end, but we'd have to hear about it for 5 weeks as he paints one miniature and it doesn't turn out the way he wants it, but it still looks good in the end. We're like, it's fine. Burry would buy really sick miniatures.
He would, and they would be sick.
They would. Fredo would be like, "What the fuck? Why? I'm not painting these fuck."
Fredo would have like a checkers token, like just a circle.
Yeah,
That's me.
You fucking losers! I ain't painting this shit. Fuck you. And then her would talk about painting them, and he'd be like, "Yeah, that seems really fun," and then just never bring it up again.
He'd show up with nothing.
No, I don't know. No, that'd be the group.
It was one of those things where I think I got inspiration by watching Adam Savage on Tested on YouTube.
Yeah.
He does a lot of like model making stuff and painting, and he's big on like just spray a bunch of shit on and wipe it off, and that makes something happen, and it's great. So I thought, okay, I got like 6 rattle cans here, different colors. Let's make something happen. So I was
You know,
happy with
it's
my
a good
duck.
job. It's a good job.
Thank
Still
you.
think you cheated on the breast, but good job.
Hey, cheating's winning. There will be
Apparently.
more ducks. I got 2 females to do, so we'll see how that goes. They're a
How
little
are you gonna
less
get?
colorful though. I need more
But
colors too.
you have to get the spotted pattern.
I we might do something about that. Okay.
I expect. Oh, I didn't realize this. I didn't realize this episode was gonna be about arts and crafts. I
Ducks.
guess. I guess I got. I guess I gotta get my. Oh, Discord. Yeah, Discord. I guess I have to get my arts and crafts
Oh, there was also a pig.
pig.
I'm gonna hold you off for a second. We're going to Pig Town.
Pig down.
So there's a little weird. I don't want to call it
Bro,
obsession, but like pig roast things and pigs. Little
this
piggy.
makes me not want to come to your house because I'm gonna get stared at by a bunch of fake animals.
There's a rabbit. There's an alligator. I don't know why that one exists. Um,
How many? How many of these do you have?
I think there's a gorilla.
How many ceramic, like
No,
concrete?
concrete.
They're
All
all
right.
concrete, except the ducks.
There's like a bunch of turtles. Um,
Can we start getting him like Pokemon? Is he gonna know the
we
difference? Can we get him like
maybe,
little? Can we get him a little Squirtle Squad?
dude, that would be sick.
Just be like, oh, look at these turtles, Dad, and it's just like Squirtle Squad. Like, why are they wearing sunglasses? It's just they're
I think I could get Squirrel Squad approved.
they're just Japanese turtles. They look that
I,
way.
you know what? I would veto in Squirtle Squad.
You know, just start getting random like anime like animals and like Pokemon, all that stuff. Built a table.
Built a table. Where? So
Yeah,
where are you working here? Where
at
is
a
this?
workshop.
Okay, so
I
you
know a
found
guy.
like a. Okay, you got a guy for this. Okay,
I got a
sweet,
guy. A
nice.
guy that has a wood shop
Yeah.
who sells like stuff.
Nice.
You can tell he's very fancy if you zoom in the like top right how many clamps he has. Man has a lot of clamps.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of clamps. That's how you know he's made some shit. The amount of clamps he got.
He's pretty legit. He got some clamps. I I need a
S-
table for my kitchen and
Okay.
um the I need it to be a decent size, but not I need it to be a size that you can't just buy on the internet apparently. This is like standard restaurant high top tabletop size. So it's like
Okay.
32 by something. I think 36, kind of
It's like
maybe.
a it's like a 2-person table.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
he glued the boards together because that's just boring.
Fair. There's a lot of like jointing and making sure things are square and then putting together and then yeah.
But he might. I think he's gonna teach me how to make cutting boards. I might try to get into the
Okay.
cutting board game
Nice.
just to show you the high level of like his skill.
Ooh, okay.
You see what
Yeah.
that is, Bruno? That's bendy wood. That's overly laid bendy wood.
Yeah. I that's some good shit right there. That's what that is.
He that it's not just bendy. It literally overlays each other. How bendy that wood is.
Yeah, and you did like yeah, oof, that's nice. I like that.
Um, but yeah,
But
you
no,
know,
sweet. It's
uh,
it's a very rewarding thing to make your own shit and use it.
yeah, yeah he worked with him. I need a table, and we talk every once in a while. And he's like, yeah, he's always telling me to come up, and I finally came up after a lot of time of not coming up, and then pretty bored with making cutting boards, and he's like trying to convince me to do it. So I told him He like makes 100 some a month. I'm
Oh
like, well,
God.
next time you make them, um, I'll come up and do free labor for the day while I learn how to do it. Might learn how
Yeah.
to do that.
Fair.
Maybe do something with it.
Cool. Nice.
But yeah, I was doing arts and crafts as well. And then after we did the table, he took me to his shed, which I'll have to tell you the story sometime. But he got his own shed built for free. He
Okay.
basically got three different groups of people to build him a shed for free, from like materials to like
Interesting.
labor to like everything. Everything was so um and he got paid to have his shed built. Um,
That's impressive.
it's very impressive. Um, but we went to his shed and he pulled out. He's like, "Hey, you want to see some cool shit?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he walked me through every cc of chainsaw you'd ever need in your life.
Yeah.
So he showed me the little belt attacher, like
Yep.
arbiter, like
Yep.
he's like, okay, so this one's your 40 cc, this one's your 60, this one's your 80, and then when you need
Yeah.
to start milling logs,
Yeah. The big boy.
here's your 140. I think he said he got it at like it came in at 80 cc's, but then they like he it
Bored and stroked and
yeah
yep.
he couldn't apparently all the because it's I forget what type of fuel it runs on, but it evaporated. It like evaporates
Ah,
quickly.
okay. That's terrifying.
Yeah. He was trying to start it up, and it starts like leaking a bunch of liquid. He's like, yeah, like you don't these things. It's never not gonna leak a lot of fluids. So like, I'm like
Yeah.
okay,
So my one cousin is in the tree cutting business now. He started his own business doing tree and lawn care. And
wait, what?
has yeah.
What? We were just talking last week how unrealistic it was to get a couple trees cut down around your property. Now you're telling me you got the
No,
family
we'll
bit.
see. Yeah, but it doesn't work well when family asks him to do anything. So that's not in the equation.
What?
If
Wait,
you knew, you knew.
is this the cousin with the chicken?
Um, it's the old cousin with the chickens.
But is it the same cousin?
I think so. I don't
The
think you
cousin
know
that
about the other cousin.
Well, there was the cousin that like had a bunch of chickens, and then they were on your grandma's property. Then you were
Yeah,
trying to
that
shoot him with
cousin.
a pellet cousin.
Yeah, that one.
Is that cousin
That
also now
cousin.
has didn't he drop a bunch of wood off on your property at one point, and you
Yeah,
had to
that
deal
was
with it?
forever ago. That was before this. But yeah,
Okay,
same cousin.
that was pre wood cutting days, but he still had a bunch of wood pre wood cutting days.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay,
Because he had access to like a trucking company that was dealing with some wood at some point. Whatever. Um, he has a bit of an obsession with chainsaws.
a bit.
Like, yeah,
How many?
at least a dozen.
It's a lot of chainsaws.
Yeah. Like, we're talking, he's got the little ones, the
Hmm.
clippy ones, because he does climb trees. Like, he's up in trees. But then on the other end of the spectrum, he's got like the fancy ass steel. I think it's an MS 500i.
It might be what I saw.
It's not.
Is it not?
No.
No, not the milling one, but like
Okay, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But this chainsaw is like fucking ridiculous.
Oh
This is
yeah,
like
no.
okay. Yeah, this is a fuel injected chainsaw, and it's like batshit crazy.
Yeah. Because I feel like this is the one where he showed me. He's like, if there's, I think he described it was either this one or something very similar because it was a steel, and he's like, this is a top end steel one.
That's
He's
this
like,
is, yeah.
he was like, if there's a piece of rebar in the tree, I'm still getting through the tree. And
I mean that comes down to chain, but sure, yeah. These chainsaws are ridiculous.
yeah, again, it was a top end steel he showed me, and he made it seem like he's like no matter what's in that tree, I'm getting through it. I assume that's a lot with the chain, but it was also just a lot with like it's not gonna get like caught up. It's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
keep
this
going.
thing has power for days. This is
Yes.
ridiculous. But he's got like so fucking many chainsaws. And like he buys dogs to put on them on the front to the spikes to put in trees and exhausts and all kinds of bullshit, man. It's ridiculous.
All
Too
I'm
much.
hearing is you can get a couple trees down.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Mhm. So yeah, just get the guy I was with. He's restoring a 1984 backhoe,
Oh, okay.
like you know, one with the legs that go down, like a serious,
Like a backhoe,
yeah,
not a tractor with a hoe on the back.
no, like a
Yeah,
legitimate backhoe, like
yeah.
all
I mean,
hydraulic out.
I have legs that go down on the back.
Do yours?
Yeah,
Okay, I thought yours.
they're pretty needed.
Okay, I thought yours was more just of an attachment, like just the small attachment. I didn't realize it was
I
that.
mean, it is, but it's a pretty serious attachment, actually.
Okay,
Like, as
sometimes they're
far as tractor
sometimes they're literally
backhoes
just
go,
attachments and they don't have much to them. I didn't realize how serious end of an attachment it was.
yeah, like, I think you doubt the size of my tractor a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, like here. Let's send this. I wish I might need to start using AnyDesk instead of the console here. This whole pasting links thing doesn't work. It's a little annoying. So like that deck's like 12, 13 feet off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can kind of tell where eye height is. It's like right at that bumper.
Yeah.
I get like 7 foot of reach down with the backhoe. So, like I said, as far as backhoes go, it's fairly serious. But it's not backhoe level, just for a tractor attachment. But
Yeah.
yeah. And also, I think you said 1984. That's like the same year as this tractor. Pretty sure.
Trying to find a picture of what his was.
Do you know what brand it was by any chance?
It was so rusted. I think he told it to me, but like,
Is it a JCB?
nah, I know it wasn't John
No.
Deere.
Okay.
It would have been a case.
Okay. That's very believable.
Trying to, I didn't get a
Yeah,
picture
you're
of it,
good.
but
That's cool though. Like how crazy of a restoration would you say?
um,
Like show quality or make it look nice again?
not show quality yet. He has to sand.
Okay.
I mean, it operates now, so
That's
it
good.
drives and it drives and it like works. All the hydraulics work again.
Yeah.
Um, he's gonna sandblast it and paint it fully. That will make it a huge difference. And then he's gonna replace all the lights, so that'll help a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the whole cab kind of needs redone. Like
Yeah.
they need to add a lot of steel to fix the cab.
Yeah.
Um, honestly, no, it's John Deere. So hard. They
Yeah.
all
I
look
can
so
imagine.
similar, but so different.
Yep. Yep. I mean, it's the same basic concept. It's just everybody has their own way of doing it. So.
It's like the lights. I'm looking for the lights in the
Yeah.
front. Um, it had like circular, like the grill. It had lights in the grill, so that's what's stopping me from a lot of them. But again, I'm getting a lot of John Deere, which is not helping.
Yeah.
I almost think it's this 50E, but I think it. I don't remember. There wasn't that much glass. Then I guess they did fix it up a little. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it was a
cool.
19.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
work too. It's like it's a lot of work.
yeah.
It's a lot of dealing with issues all the time too,
Ah,
like
your favorite.
bolts breaking.
You like issues.
No, I don't like issues. I like nice working things.
Wait a minute, Ferguson.
Ooh, could have been
I think it might have been a Ferguson.
fair. All
This is
right.
like this is like the best picture I can get right now. But like
Here. Yeah.
that might be it.
All right. That's cool.
That makes a lot of sense because it has a shitty ass windshield wiper.
I think they all do, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but like when he sat in it, I'm like, oh, you gonna fix that up? He's like, I don't think so, because when you sit at it in eye level, it it doesn't even hit eye level. Like you sit below where it like
That's
does.
so stupid. All right. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, that was a fun weekend.
Yeah. Is he just a friend of yours or like a family friend?
Just a friend of mine. I worked with him.
Okay. Is he older than you?
Yeah,
Okay.
most people are.
I mean, it just sounded like it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, older but very. He was in IT, but he wasn't in IT anymore. But he still
Gotcha.
like he still fits with the IT crowd.
Gotcha.
Um. Yeah, it was a fun, interesting guy to hang out with and know.
Yeah.
Always get good stories. Um.
Absolutely.
Yeah, going. He doesn't live too far from you,
Okay. Do you know what
but
direction?
uh, towards Pottstown.
Okay. Yeah, that's not. It's not too bad.
No, I think you live. You don't live that far from like that area.
No.
I guess it's more Schuylkill, but I don't.
Yeah,
You know.
that's in my wheelhouse. I usually don't go that way, like that direction, but that's like it's not that far distance wise, but it's shitty to get that way, if that makes sense.
Bro, it's shitty to get any. This whole fucking state is shitty to get.
I know, but like it's actually like real bad. That
Is it real bad?
yeah, like here. I'll kind of show you. So like I'm I'm in there somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and this is Pottstown. So it's like I gotta drive
I
to
was past
Reading,
you.
and then yeah, you might have been.
Oh shit! I didn't realize I was like passing you, kinda.
So I gotta drive like to Reading and then crank it the other way. Like there's not a lot of roads, or it would take forever to drive on those back roads in there.
Wait, that's Pottstown.
You might be thinking of a different place too. I
I
don't
said
know.
Pottsville.
You said Pottsville.
Oh, that's north
Pottsville.
by you by a lot. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's up this way somewhere.
Yeah, it's north. I thought it was. I didn't realize it was so far north. I thought they were like. I thought they were like a decent chunk less north.
Yeah, okay. Pottsville is less in my wheelhouse.
I thought where Pottsville was is where Hamburg was, which I thought was just like just north of Reading, but I
Yeah,
was wrong.
Hamburg's not too far.
I thought distance wise that's roughly what it is, but I was way more mistaken.
Yeah, Pottsville is like where I go for poker runs up that
Gotcha,
way. That's like an hour.
gotcha.
I get up that way more. I might have misheard when you whatever you said.
Yeah, it's all
I don't know.
pots.
It is.
Um, well, I had others. I know I had other stuff. Oh, historic, historic Monaco week.
It is historic, and it is Monaco.
It's Monaco, baby. It's basically the equivalent of it's Bristol.
So, who is going to get pole in qualifying and win the race?
In my heart of hearts, I hope Aston Martin fucking tunes up their engine so
That
fucking
would be
high.
sick.
I hope I hope Alonso looks at them saying, if I don't place,
Give it to me.
he's like,
Send it. Give me the moon tune.
remember at the end of the Verstappen Mercedes or Hamilton battle where they like had a couple like a whole engine, they had to take another engine, so they tuned it to fuck because they already like took it,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, we only need to last like like 5 races. I hope Alonso's like, hey guys,
Give me the one race tune up. Give me
I
the
I
moon tune.
I just need to qualify. I need to get through two session. I need two reliable sessions, and then I need to send it on a third.
Yeah. That would be sick.
That's in my heart of hearts. I want that to happen. I think he's a good enough driver, and he's a good enough car, and it's Monaco that he could not. He wouldn't get past.
Yeah.
Barring like some bad
I can see that.
strategy, I think he could easily win. Past that, um, you know, past that, I think it's going to be a Ferrari.
You think?
Charles Leclerc is just such a good qualifier.
He isn't bad. You're right.
So yeah, those are my two. Those are my two. That's my wild prediction. But we do got new Mercedes this weekend.
I think Red Bull's just going to have so much pressure on people that mistakes are going to happen and they're going to win.
I think. I think.
But I'm all in on that Aston Martin plan. I love it.
They just signed their new deal. Aston Martin, powered by Honda engines.
That's weird.
Um. Uh. Uh. Good for them for going for it, but I think they have like a skeleton crew and all the talent was poached. So I think it's like one of those
Yeah.
things that sounds a lot better than it is.
Yeah.
It was like the reason why Williams didn't want to go with Honda or didn't like try to negotiate with Honda was they were like, well, Williams is trying to get out of the hole, and they don't want to go with like a back end manufacturer as they try to get better again.
Yeah.
So disappointing, but not horribly disappointing. But all the leaks now are, Mercedes people are trying to get pictures of the new car in the garages and stuff. Also, look how bad this poster is that AlphaTauri made for Monaco.
Is this a joke?
It is a legitimate like. I'll send you the
Did a
Reddit post.
child make this?
Like everyone's ripping on them in the post, but like there's links and it's like their official. I think, as far as I'm concerned, they were saying like this is real. Yeah, the one comment thread is had to check social media to confirm this is legit. Spatial awareness scaling. But like they released this.
This is crazy.
So bad.
It is terrible.
Now, okay, granted, had they not put the car on it and they did like a car in the theme of it, it would look good.
It's just they took a PNG of a car, like a cutout, and just slapped it in. It doesn't look like it belongs. It's not tilted correctly. Like, it doesn't work at
No.
all.
And like I kind of know what corner that is. It's like over cartoonifying what it actually is, but like I know that's like the one hairpin turn that they come down the hill. Like I understand that what they're trying to get.
But there's no ocean view there at all. It's just
No,
buildings. But I get it. Yeah.
it's supposed to like, you know,
Yeah.
There's so many bad poster makers. I hate
Who is it?
Williams. Uh, Alpine and uh your the team you used to like uh Alfa
Alfa
Romeo.
Romeo.
They do sick posters.
Do they?
I'm
That's
trying to
cool.
find theirs, but Alpine posters this year have been so sick. They've gone like if you just go to their Twitter, they might be like on there. But they've been doing this like minimalistic like oh yeah, this that is such a good poster.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a good poster. I'm in for that.
Um
The car matches the theme. Like they're going with their sponsor of stake, like with the gambling, with the cards in the bottom and the dice and the chips. Like it all fits. That's a good poster.
clean. Oh, there's a poster filter. There's a poster filter on the subreddit. Yeah, Alpine and theirs posters have been absolutely on point for years now. Alpine, Alpino, Alpine.
Like that's fine. That's a fine Monaco poster from Alpine. I like that.
If you see the other ones from this year, it fits this theme they're doing with them, and it's just
Yeah.
so it's really good. Let's see if I can find another one.
Also, can we just say how baller it is to hang a car on a wall?
Oh yeah, so sick. Here's there's the one for Albarbajani. Albarjani.
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan. That
It's
is
big on the wall. Yeah. That's cool. That's a good poster. It's fine.
oh, they're Miami. Oh, love the Miami one.
Okay, that one's sick.
It's I don't again. They're all going for this like it's going for this like 3D rendered theme almost. But I've been digging them
Yeah,
all
but they're
year long.
pulling them off. Like
Yeah,
that's good.
they've been killing it all year.
And like you got the neon numbering in the back. It's Miami. That screams Miami.
Oh, where's their Melbourne one? Their Melbourne one was a meme. Um, that's Bahrain. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, second one. No, it's not
No.
the one. No, I what? This one. That one.
Yeah, well, apparently it's telling you to get fucked. Oh, yeah, that's good. Hanging the car upside down.
Yeah,
Love that.
that's my
Yeah, that's good. I'm a fan of
that,
that one.
yeah. That's been my a lot of bad ones again. Williams do they're just like weird. Ferrari every once in a while Ferrari gets a good one. Haas,
It would be cool to
Mercedes.
like actually have these posters and do a collection and like and make a wall of them or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Posters are
So
hard though, man. Frames suck.
I would see. It have to be a team I like. Like
Yeah,
I'll like it. I'll appreciate those two teams ones, but they're not my team, so I really don't care.
yeah,
And they're good, but like if they're themed and next year they don't have them, I'll be sad. I don't know.
yeah.
I think I said this when I was talking about the space thing. Dude, I wish patches were still a thing. Like you could do stuff with patches are so
Mm-hmm.
cool. You know how many
They are.
all the space patches were so sick.
Yeah.
Another I
Yeah,
don't know.
there's some really cool patches.
Then like you
There's
got
some cool ones
stickers, but
out
I don't know
there.
what to do with stickers. I mean, you have your Jeep thing with stickers, but I don't know. Like I have nothing. I don't know where to put
I
stickers.
enjoy stickers, but I like have an issue with actually putting them somewhere.
Yeah, like where do you put them?
I know.
You put them on like a fridge that you throw out in like 10 years, and then you're like fridge and
Exactly. And then you got stickers and then fucking they're gone.
yeah, yeah. So
I don't know.
I don't know either. That's my dilemma. Oh, I do know what I wanted to. I um got two things. I sold some old phones I had sitting around on a website. So I got
Yeah.
some extra spending cash. One of the things I got was I got a paste. I know we talked about this a while ago. I found a portable charger that met a lot of my
Oh,
um
yeah.
it met a
Okay.
lot of my saved 40. I did the 40% coupon, but then they saved 20%. Could I have gotten another 20% on my phone? I don't care. So it's in my hands, charging. So,
Okay. Yeah.
so term of size, it's like here's a pen.
All right. Yeah, that's like hands. It's almost
It's
small phone sized.
so
It looks
um
thick though. How does it charge?
it's a
Is
little
it
thick. I mean,
it
again, this is like
yeah.
it's about a finger thick.
Yeah, let me hold on. I got the wrong kind. Can you show it one more time? I had the wrong screen up in
About
front of
as
me.
thick as like my index finger. So not like
Yeah.
super thick, but not super thin. It basically was the same dimensions as like the 10,000 milliamp ones, but
Yeah.
for a little bit thicker, it's 15,000.
Mhm.
But the big thing is, you can look at it on the pictures. It is one USB-C fast charging input.
Input. Okay.
So it does 45 watts out for it fast charges out, but it does 30 watts in,
That's pretty
which is
good.
that
That's a lot
for
of power.
these fucking things. It's still super common to one find them like only A's, only eight
Yep.
outputs, which pisses me off,
Yeah.
and then two having like some micro USB
Mhm.
with input with a USB-C option, but the USB-C option is basically doing the same speeds as
Yeah.
the micro SD.
Not like good power input.
No, again, this is 35 or 30 watts in. That's
Pretty good.
it's about and then 40 out. So it fast charges out and it fast charges in. Not fast charge. I don't think 30 is technically fast charge, but it,
Um,
I think it's
I
still
think it is. Yeah. I mean, 30 watts. An iPhone just barely takes 30 watts. I think.
yeah. Um,
And I think like a new Samsung high-end phone is like 45 watt. You can do.
yeah. So
And then you can do like power delivery to a laptop and stuff too.
yeah, and this is
So
like the fancy IQ. It probably says it on. I can't see the text right now, so it must be covered. Or oh no, it's on here. I think it does like IQ, like the intelligence.
yeah,
Like
yeah. So you're not gonna fry stuff.
oh, what the fuck is that? Um, but yeah. So actually, mine's a little bit different. Oh no, it isn't. They've like highlighted some stuff on there that aren't highlighted on here. I think for like advertising.
Gotcha.
Um, yeah, I'm I'm excited to have it. I got some Pixel, not Pixel. I got some Galaxy Buds.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, those are gonna be my like nicer home ones, and I took my other ones
Mm-hmm.
for walks at work.
Nice.
I looked at the Sony ones that you have, but I don't use them enough to I don't use them enough to justify the need for high end.
Yeah, that's yeah, exactly. And I think I've said before that I had a hard time justifying them too. But
Yeah.
now that I have them, I love them.
Yeah. Big thing is I'm gonna last thing I'm gonna get sometime this summer is my new Kindle that charges C, and then I'll be completely dead from micro USB.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
That way, when I travel, the only random charger I'm gonna have to bring is for my watch.
Yeah.
But Madeline and I can share a charger.
Can you wirelessly charge a watch?
Yes, but I still need.
So could theoretically, now hear me out.
I
Does
think
your
my phone.
phone do the power share thing?
I think I can charge my Galaxy watch with my Galaxy phone. Yes, I think I can. Now I don't know if it'll like it because of my case, but I can.
Fair. So, in other news, I did it.
What'd you?
Finally did it.
What'd you do?
I have a phone on the way.
What'd you get?
Got a new Samsung,
Which one?
an S23 Ultra.
Sweet. I mean, other than 1 year newer, we'll basically have the same phone.
Yeah. Yep,
There's
yep.
there's a couple things different, but the 22 and the 22
No,
and the
they're pretty
23
close.
Ultras, they're like you don't think you get any better battery life. I'm sure you have a little bit better cameras, but
I
this
think that actually there was a fairly big difference. I think they changed processors between the
did they change
years.
processors? Okay.
I think yours is the Samsung Xenos or whatever it
Hmm.
is, and mine switches to a Qualcomm chip.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. That's different. I meant well, like form factor and like I think
Oh yeah, no. Everything else is like almost identical.
I don't know if the cameras changed, but I'm almost 100% sure it's the same battery.
I think that they got like a slight bump in like upgrade, but like
Hmm.
it's the same set of cameras basically.
Hmm.
Um so yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Is if the chip's better on that one than this one, you're gonna have an amazing time because the chips on this this one runs really well.
Yeah, I think that people are saying that they think it's slightly better, and I think it does power management slightly better. So
Yeah.
my battery life should be slightly better overall, if
Oh
anything.
yeah. I believe it. Again, this
And it's
um
a huge battery. It's like, isn't it like 5,000 milliamp hour battery?
yeah,
Yeah. So
which is what my old phone was. So I'm pretty used to that by now.
yeah, I'm not. So
Now,
we'll see.
granted, it's all relative. It's a lot
Oh,
more
of
going on.
course.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like,
It's great battery life, but you're also it's a bigger screen. It's doing a lot. Like it is.
oh yeah. But also, I don't know if you realize how bad my phone has gotten. I get like 2 hours on my phone, and that's about
No,
it.
you're gonna live a whole different life without having to charge
Oh,
it all the time. It's gonna
absolutely.
be great.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm
I
excited.
I enjoy it. I definitely like I definitely like it. I you know they're good. Nothing too crazy. Other than the curve, get
I think they toned down the curve on the edges a little bit between
are
yours and mine.
did they?
I
These are
think.
pretty subtle compared to what they've done in the past. Like
Yeah,
it's not the aggressive like side curve. It's very gentle, but it isn't
yeah,
awesome. I will still tell you to get a. You're gonna have to get the fancy screen protector. Like
yeah.
it's so much screen.
Probably gonna have to do that. Yeah.
And then the um
The
can't
cameras
really
are a
see.
bump.
No, you kind of see that that's all glass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, it's happening a ton at work with people, and it's happened to me. It's so much camera glass that like I would tell you to get if you get screen protectors, get one that come with a camera glass that goes over it.
Okay.
Um,
I'll have to look into it. Figure that out.
it it's can show you. Alright, I can so
Also, these fucking phones are ridiculous. I think this phone has more RAM than my last computer did.
yes.
I have 12 gigs of RAM. That's
Oh,
insane.
yeah. No, I didn't get this one, but it just shows what I like did get.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
I've had in the past like month possibly 3 different people that I've had to change their phones, not because I had to, but because their camera area was so busted up. I was worried it was gonna get water in it and fry the phone.
Yeah.
But it wasn't on this phone because I have always had one, but on my LG one that had a big camera, I smashed the glass for the camera. And multiple people I've dealt with have smashed their camera glass. It's just so much glass on the back now. From what
Yeah,
used
big
to be the
area.
little pinprint, now there's just so much glass that's breaking. So
Yeah.
it doesn't affect your camera quality basically at all. Maybe if you like are super serious about it and like are trying to
I'm
get
not.
your crisp 4K image.
Dude, it's got a fucking 200 megapixel camera.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
but I would definitely recommend just getting the glass and keeping it on there. I found you have the stylist, which is kind of but you'll have it.
So, like, I'm kind of mixed emotion about that one, but then every once in a while I think of something that might be nice to have it for.
It's sometimes nice.
Like if I'm ever trying to fabricate something, for instance, I could whip out a stylus and draw something up quick and
It is
be able to look at it.
sometimes nice.
Yeah.
Is the
It wasn't a
is
selling point to me, I don't think, but I don't hate it.
no, yeah, no, it is just sometimes nice.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that'll be a positive thing to have. It's a new phone.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see how quick it gets here. I'm hoping it comes before the end of the weekend, but who knows?
Never.
I get spoiled by Amazon shipping and then want everything quick, and it's a problem.
Could have ordered on Amazon.
Yeah, but I
What
don't
are you
know.
gonna do? Um,
I'm gonna wait. That's what I'm gonna do.
yeah, I can do. Anything you did your 2 things, right? I didn't miss you
Yeah,
had ducks and grass.
yeah, I'm good. Oh, I didn't
I
have
feel
anything
like I
else.
can't remember if I was gonna bring else anything. I got sidetracked to Formula One because I was talking to you about posters, but I'm trying to think if I had something else about it. It's gonna be a boring week. It's gonna be a boring race. It might be fun. Um, Mercedes with their upgrade, people's home race. The next race is in. Oh, do you like the McLaren livery?
It just reminds me of AlphaTauri. I gotta see it better, I think.
I think it. I think it just looks bad.
It wasn't good. It was
People are trying to
no.
compare it. People were in the comments trying to say they liked it better than the 2021.
It was no Golf livery. That's what I'm telling you. It
Again, people
definitely
were in the
wasn't.
comments saying that they thought it was just as good,
No.
if not
Nowhere
better.
close. Nowhere close.
I'm trying to see if they have the comparison picture on the
No
Reddit somewhere.
shot.
Um. Oh yeah, here it is. Copy image. We can't talk to Art about the Williams till next week because they only drop it on Friday. I'm so hyped. People are trying to say the bottom one is so much better than the top one.
No shot. That's not a great Golf livery, but it is so much better than that bottom thing.
Not a
That
great
bottom
golf
one is
livery.
a back half McLaren and a front half AlphaTauri. I love the Golf livery, but I think that this one's slacking. It's not as good as it could be.
I think for like the style of car they did as good as they could. Like you can't overdo
Yeah.
the blue on the sides because there's not much sides.
Yeah, and that might be what I'm kind of getting at here.
Yeah.
Like, I think that they could have done such a great Gulf livery on these new cars with the huge side pods.
Well, that's what I mean. Like the side pods on if they would have put that livery on this one, it would look would better just because it's so much wider
Yeah,
looking. Or I think you could get the illusion of wider.
yeah.
But it's my turn. I get the good livery now. I get it. It's mine. What was their Twitter post? Their Twitter post was I'm finding it. Williams was throwing shade. Also, there might be rain this weekend, so that's kind of fun.
That would be interesting.
Uh, Bitcoin Pizza Day. Our sponsor bought everyone pizza. That's cool.
Neat.
It was this. How do I share Twitter? I don't like Twitter. Um,
I think you can usually just copy the URL. I think it changes all the time.
Look at that.
Oh
2021,
yeah.
bold is back. 2023, bold new beginning.
I'm in. Let's do it. Let's see it. Give it
Man,
to me.
what does a new beginning mean? Do I get it a lot? Do I get more?
Ooh, maybe.
Um,
That'd be cool.
Also McLaren is keeping theirs for next race too.
Really?
Yeah, it's because it's a week apart. No sense trying to like
Yeah,
redo it
fair.
all for a week. Um, yeah. What else I had? Yeah, I got the charger, got the buds. Happy to see those. I'm trying to. Well, I feel like I had something last week I never brought up to you, but keep forgetting about it. It's always like towards the end, I like panic and I can't
Yeah.
think of what I want to think. And I didn't note any of. I don't remember to note it down. And I probably should have started noting it down in a notepad in the server, but I don't do that. Um, we did watch the Mario movie. I did think it was good. Did you think it was good?
I thought it was good. Yeah.
I
Was it
thought
also? We also watched the D&D movie.
I wasn't upset with it. I mean, I'm
No,
sure a D&D person is probably upset with it, but I thought it was as good as
it felt right. It was good.
it felt
It's been
right.
it's been a long time since I've watched a movie that was like, holy shit, this is the next big movie.
No,
But
I'm
that was a good
only
movie.
I thought I only hope well, I only wanted it to be a good movie because I'd be happy to have spin-offs of it. Like I'd be happy to have more movies esque of that
Yeah,
esque.
I'm okay with that. It
Um,
was it was a very chaos D&D chaos movie, you know.
I think that's why I
They
liked it. Well,
captured that
but
chaos.
then like I don't know. That's why the other people were just like not liking it because like I don't
Sure,
know. If,
but I enjoyed it because I know how much it is chaos.
like I just think like the one scene where the spell started failing because the guy lost concentration, and I was just like, I can see a DM describing it
Yeah.
all as it's happening. Um, yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with the D&D movie, and I was pleasantly surprised with the Mario movie. I wasn't too upset on the Chris Pratt voice
No, it wasn't that bad. It was
because it
fine, I
didn't
think.
sound like him. He didn't try to sound like himself. I think
Yes.
it's a big thing.
But he didn't
Um,
overdo it in a way that he couldn't do it. Like he didn't
right,
try to do something he couldn't.
and I think TikTok is gonna ruin like not kids movies, but like movies like yeah, you know how like I don't know how to describe it. I guess the movie was all over the place. It like couldn't focus on one like story like development plot point.
Yes, it
Like
was very go here, do this. Go, oh, now we're here. Now we're here. Now we're here. It was very flip
this
floppy.
is happening. This is happening. This is happening. This is happening. This is happening. It was
Yeah.
very. And I feel like that's what kids need, is just constant, like, there's no downtime in, like, the movie at all. So, other than that, I am excited. I feel like it took forever to get a Mario movie, depending on the universe, but I definitely think it was enjoyable, and I will hope for more.
Yeah, I'm in for more. I'm cool with that.
I'm surprised there was never a TV show. There was never like a Mario TV show.
Yeah.
Pokemon TV show. Every time Team Rocket showed up, never again, because
Yeah,
they blasted off for the last time.
you sure did.
Yeah,
It's amazing that that was going on for that long.
like 1997. No, 2000 something. It like the card game
I
came out in like 97.
I think it was like 25 years. Yeah.
When did the show come out? Oh wait, no, the show came out on April 1st, 1997. Did the card game
Yeah.
out? Did the
I
card
think
game came?
I think it might have been like a simultaneous thing. Like you make a show to promote your card game kind of thing.
Interesting. But yeah, 97. April 1st. Haha, April Fools. These things aren't going to get
Got
popular.
him.
These things aren't going to get popular. Influences a whole generation of kids.
Yeah, for real. Holy shit.
Bro, man, I'll give you this. Imagine the dude that like pitched that. Like, Pokemon. Stick with me.
Yeah.
Pokemon. Little
Pocket
animals,
monsters.
pocket monsters. And they're like, I don't know about this, and you're like, no, trust me.
Yeah.
Kids are gonna be into them. And they're like, I don't know, Dave.
We're going to
Well, it
make
would be Dave,
151 of them.
you know. And then bam, one of the most largest recognizable like children's video
I
game, toy, card game brand, like one of
Oh
the
yeah.
strongest children's brands out there.
I saw a reel the other day, or I don't remember which one it was on. It might have been YouTube or something, but it was like some guy saying, "All right, anime people, here's the question: which is more widely popular? Is it Goku or is it Pikachu?" And he said, "Now, Goku. Anyone that watches anime knows Goku, but fucking everyone on the planet knows Pikachu."
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah,
like that's the reach it got.
yeah. So,
It's crazy.
yep. So, you know, we can end it there because Pokemon is ended in my heart
Yeah, I
after the
think
new anime came out.
the dub has dropped on that too, so it's out in English.
Yep,
The last episode.
yep. I already watched it because you know what? That's all we have for this week's episode of Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
See you later.